I just had a wild art class experience and I need to rant to the internet about it. So, my local art studio does this open session class where your admission gets you access to a live model. Now, for a few extra dollars, you can purchase an admission to an instructor led open session instead, where an instructor will allegedly provide light tips, draw in front of class for a demo, and set poses. And I was like, great, I'd pay for an experienced artist's expertise. So I paid, I went to class on time, and there was no one there. Like, no stages, no props, no chairs, nothing. And a few minutes later, the model shows up, and she was like, yeah, you can grab a chair, it's pretty casual here. And then an older gentleman shows up, and turns out he was another attendee, and he was kind enough to help me set up a lamp and all. And finally, who I presume was the staff member, shows up and starts assembling the props. 15 minutes later, I don't see the instructor anywhere, and the model just starts modeling, so we all just start drawing, and halfway through the class, and mind you, this is a 3-hour class, so an hour and a half later, this person sneakily slides into the room and plops themselves right behind us. And I was like, who are you? Are you an attendee? Oh, maybe they're the instructor. Right, they're probably waiting for the current post to be over before talking, just to not disrupt anyone. Okay, makes sense. So the timer beeps, the pose is over, and the gentleman goes up to use the bathroom, and I was just sitting there kind of expecting for the instructor to introduce themselves, but instead, they and the staff member just start chit-chatting and low-key talking shit about the gentleman while he went to the bathroom. And I kind of wanted to interject, but they just keep ignoring me. They're talking to themselves, and the timer beeped because our breaks are super short. So I was really salty going into the next pose, and what made it worse was that throughout the rest of the class, the instructor just continues to hole up in the back, providing no tips, no demos, no pose suggestions, nothing. Every time there's a break, the instructor immediately starts chatting away with the staff member. After the class is over, the gentleman and I want to say thank you to the model, which despite all this ranting, the model did an amazing job. She put up some great poses. We're just like, thank you. And the instructor had the audacity to turn around and say, you're welcome. And I was just like, bruh.